Welcome to episode 2 of Smutbook Podcast. I hope you enjoyed the first episode. I'm gonna get right into it on this one. At a young age, I thought I found someone to spend the rest of my life with until I didn't. I met my baby's father when I was 22. I was in college and I had a little part-time job and still living at home. One day, I'm leaving campus and a guy approaches me. He started off by saying how we were in the same English class, but I've never noticed him. He asked me for my number, and I gave it to him. He seemed harmless, so I thought. After months went by, we started dating. Then months turned into years. We are at the peak of our relationship. We both saved up to move together, and we did exactly that. After a year of living together and experiencing new things like traveling, I find out I'm pregnant. I hate that for you. I'm sorry. I start crying and panicking because I never spoke about having a baby or even wanting one. But I knew I had to tell him. As I'm telling him, I'm bawling my eyes out. He reassures me that everything will be okay. He explains to me that he's in love with me and he wouldn't want to have a baby with someone else. I feel like this story is going to give me PTSD. So I apologize in advance for any future rants. Everything is going well to my knowledge. And then the day of my baby shower is here. The baby shower turns out amazing. Everyone had a great time. I didn't have asked for anything better. It's a special day, so of course I'm going to post me and my child's father on social media. I stopped doing that a long time ago. I received a DM. Of course you did. It's a girl claiming to be with him. I'm so confused. Before I say anything back to her, I confront him. Okay. Yeah. We just got home from the baby shower and he was changing to go out with his boys. He's walking back and forth getting ready and he's trying to brush me off. He tells me that that's his crazy ex, not to believe her. Now I want him to stay. Of course he doesn't listen to me and left anyway. Out of curiosity, I wrote back to her. I asked her if she had any proof. What was that for? I love me some receipts. I want to see everything. Because never mind. The girl starts sending conversations, pictures, and then came the videos. I know about videos. Okay. So I saw somebody of my past having on his phone. That's why I stopped. I'm done looking through the phone. I don't want to find anything out. The answer I'm looking for, I do never want to find it. Don't prove me right anymore. But due to experience, I know them videos hurt because I know my chest was on fire. When I tell you my chest was on fire, I couldn't breathe. I was melting. I'm sitting there, heartbroken, crying in disbelief. Girl, I know. I was so confused, like, what am I gonna do? I'm pregnant. Who wants to bring a child into a broken home? I got it together before he got home. He arrived at the house at about 5 a.m. I could smell the alcohol on his breath, and he came close to me for a kiss. He told me he brought me home some food, like if that was gonna make anything better. I waited for his stupid to fall asleep and I did what all of us do. I unlocked his phone. The phone unlocked. I could just hear it just unlocking. Oh my God. And if I tell you, if I wasn't carrying this baby, I would have lost 15 pounds right on the spot. Oh my God. I told you this story was going to give me PTSD. I can't sit still. The man I thought was the love of my life turned into my enemy in seconds. Did you hear what she said? The man I thought was the love of my life turned into my enemy in seconds. I feel you. I feel you. The more I scroll, the more deceived I am. I start airdropping myself screenshots and deleting them as I go. By the time I'm done, it's 9 a.m. Damn. She said he got home at 5. By the time she finished with the screenshots, it was 9. She was on his phone for 4 hours. 4. She was in love. I set the phone back, and thank God I did that, because 5 minutes after his phone started ringing, he started to get up and answered the phone. It's his mother. At this point, I'm half dressed to leave the house. His mother called him. I know she knows something. They always know something. He asked me where I'm going. I told him I had plans with my mother. I lied and told him that I explained this to him yesterday, and his and agreed with me, acting like he remembered. I went to my mom's house to kill time and stay away from catching a charge. Oh, girl. I know. Oof. She knew something was wrong. I never go to her house that early and unexpected. I told her that I'm not feeling good. Yeah, you can't tell the family what you're going through because they're always going to feel for you and be angry for you. So they will, you can forgive this person 1,000 times. Your family's not going to forgive them because they see the hurt that it brings to you and it pisses them off. So I know why, like I get why she lied, because I've done the same thing to make the other person look good, knowing that I was going to stay. Later that night, after I went back home, my water ended up breaking. Damn. Him and I make our way to the hospital. My baby girl was born 12 hours after. Oh, congratulations. I love that. I'm sorry of the circumstances, though, but I love that. See, that's what I say about my past. Like, that gave me 2 beautiful blessings, and I know it's very natural to say, but I honestly feel like my son grew up with me. I had him at such a young age before I should have even had him, but I'm glad that I had him at the age that I did because we grew up together. Next year he'll be 10. I'm only 27. We're young. We can explore life together, you know? But whatever, this is not about me. Later that night, family comes pouring in and out. It's 1 hour before visiting hours is over, and everyone has pretty much left. I noticed him getting comfortable on the couch, and he asked me if anyone else was coming. I said, yeah, my friend is coming real quick. He said, what friend? I said, I don't think you know her. 10 minutes later, in walks Miss Crazy X. Not knowing I spoke to her, his eyes widened. He stood up so fast in shock. I noticed right away she was carrying a baby that looked about 1 or 2. He asks her, what are you doing here? She looks at me and smiles. The more I look at the baby, I'm seeing that he resembles my couple hours old baby. Oh, no. No. No, don't tell me. You guys, y'all want me to tell you? You probably already know. Let's go back. The more I look at the baby, Yeah. Yeah, I read it correctly. I asked her what the baby's name was, and she went... Why? Why? I asked her what the baby's name was. She went and said my baby's father's name. Ended up kicking him out, and for months we worked on co-parenting. Until one day, when he was dropping off my daughter, he decided to tell me that he doesn't want to do co-parenting if we weren't going to be together and in the same household. And from that day forward, my daughter hasn't seen him. And now he lives no more than a 30-minute car ride with his so-called crazy ex and their son. That is such a horrible way to be a first-time mom. This story brought me a lot of PTSD. That's a deadbeat. Well, I hope you enjoyed my second episode of Smutbook Podcast. Like I said, the more episodes, most likely the crazier. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Support is free. Thank you so much.